Welcome back. We're going to do our plague workout today. Now, you really want to make sure that you do plenty of leg exercises as well as upper body exercises in case the plague gets worse and we have to start fighting zombies. Being that we are all stuck in quarantine, I decided to actually make an in-home plague survival workout. It does not matter if you have fitness equipment or not. I have what we all would have prepared for. I have a yoga mat, or you can use a towel or lay on your carpet or floor, whatever you need to. I have a stair step for an aerobics stair, but you can just use the bottom stair if you have steps in your house. I have 2 small bottles of water for dumbbells, and I have 2 1-gallon jugs of water for dumbbells. Don't tell me you don't have equipment in your house, because I know all of you have something that would actually work similarly to what I've got here. I also don't want any excuses as to why each one of you comes back to class as a fatty because you took your 2 weeks worth of survival food and ate it in 3 days and didn't work out for crap. So, let's go ahead and get started. Baby dumbbells. If you have dumbbells, feel free to use them. I do not have dumbbells because I generally use the pole, so I am going to use our survival water store supplies. All you're going to do is we're going to start with a basic bicep curl. You're going to tuck your elbows into your side. You want to make sure that when you're holding your dumbbells, you don't drop your wrist. You want a neutral wrist. You don't want to curl your wrist. You want a neutral wrist as though it was a popsicle stick. When you're standing, you also want a slight bend in your knees. You want to center your weight and shift your pelvis forward a little bit. None of this. None of this. Little baby squat. Tuck your tailbone under. Abs tight. We're going to start with 15 basic bicep curls. Keep the elbows tight. It's 15. 14. Exhale on the up. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Keep the elbows tight. It's 15. 14. Exhale on the up. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Our first leg exercise is going to be a close squat, which means you're going to keep your feet under your hips versus doing a wide squat like you'd normally see. So we're going to keep our feet under our hips and our hips in line with our shoulders. Once again, you do not want to be standing like this. You do not want to be standing like this. You're going to have a neutral position and pull your pelvis under and tuck your abs. Keep them tight. At neutral, and you're going to hold the water jugs in your hands, use the handles, and you're just going to sit back partially, push up through the heel. 2, and squeeze the buns in. Sit and squeeze the buns in. 3, and in. 4, and in. My back goes flat every single time I come to the squat position. I'm not curled or hunched. I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, engaging my abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, squeeze those buns back to neutral, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you're just going to sit back partially, push up through the heel, 2, and squeeze the buns in. Sit and squeeze the buns in. 3, and in. 4, and in. My back goes flat every single time I come to squat position. I'm not curled or hunched. I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, engaging my abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, squeeze those buns back to neutral, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For your next arm exercise, we are going to do bend over tricep kickbacks. So that means we are going to, whichever arm you're not using, you can do one arm at a time or both. But if you're doing singles, whichever arm you're not using will rest on your thigh for back support. If you're doing both arms, then you're going to have to engage your abs and keep your buns tight to hold like a ski position and do the kickbacks from there. I'm going to do both arms at the same time. Now, if you have a bad back, you can actually do this sitting. You're going to sit on the edge of your chair. You're going to lean over in your lap and bring both elbows up to a chicken wing position. You're going to pendulum from the elbow and straighten the arm. Keep the back at a straight diagonal. Keep your head in line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, had I been doing that from standing, I would have done the close leg squat like the leg exercise we did. I would have bent forward in a ski position, and I brought the elbows up, and I would have used my abs and my buns to hold me in a secure position, protecting my back at all times. You're going to pendulum from the elbow and straighten the arm. Keep the back at a straight diagonal. Keep your head in line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For our next leg exercise, we're going to do stationary lunges. This is where you would use your aerobic step, or this is where you would use the bottom step of your staircase. You're going to go ahead and put one foot up onto the step. You're going to make sure that the back leg, or the free leg, is in a diagonal position to its hip. You're going to make sure your abs are tight. When you come down to lunge, you want to make sure that the knee stays over the ankle. So come up on your back toe, and it is down and up. Push through the heel of the front leg, or the leg that is on the step. You don't have to use a step. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, abs tight, shoulders back, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then switch sides. Get that toe back to a diagonal position, and it's down. 2, 3, 4. Push through the front heel. Abs tight. 7, shoulders back. 8, head neutral. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And it is down and up. Push through the heel of the front leg or the leg that is on the step. You don't have to use a step. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, abs tight, shoulders back. 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then switch sides. Get that toe back to a diagonal position, and it's down. 2, 3, 4. Push through the front heel. Abs tight. 7, shoulders back. 8, head neutral. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For your first back exercise, we are going to do a bent over row. Once again, you can do it from a standing position and or a seated position. What you want to make sure is when you're doing the row, the arms are making a hug. So my arms aren't straight, my elbows aren't bent. I am making an oval with my arms. You want to make sure that your arm stays at shoulder level. So my wrist is in line with my elbow is in line with my shoulder. That's what you want to make sure when you're doing it. You also want to make sure that we're not curling the wrist. You want to make sure that that wrist is straight as though there were a popsicle stick holding it in place. From a seated position, it would be just like the triceps, where you lean over into your lap, abs are tight, and you start the reverse flies. From the standing position, it's the same thing as well. You get into that squatted ski position, abs are tight, back is straight. If you have the flexibility and the strength, you can bend forward more to a tabletop. Put your hands in the hugging position and squeeze the shoulder blades for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Put your hands in the hugging position and squeeze the shoulder blades for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our next exercise is going to be chest press with your little dumbbells. So you're going to go ahead and lay down. Make sure your back is pressed into the floor, so you're curling your pelvis upward. You're actually making sure that your chin is a fist distance from your chest, so your head is neutral. You're going to pick up your water bottles, and you're going to start with a 90-degree elbow. You're not up here, you're not in here. You want to make sure that your elbows are at 90 degrees. So the wrist is in line with the elbow, and the elbow is in line with the shoulder. Then what you're going to do is you're going to press up and bring the ends of the water balls together and then come back to that 90 degree. Just don't touch the floor all the way. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then what you're going to do is you're going to press up and bring the ends of the water balls together and then come back to that 90 degree. Just don't touch the floor all the way. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then for our last exercise in the play quarantine workout, we are going to do our abs. I am actually going to go through the whole ab routine with you so that there will be no breaks in between. If your back starts to hurt, of course, go ahead and take a break. If you're feeling any pain or tension, then go ahead and take a break. Let's get started. Lay down. Once again, make sure that your chin is a fist distance from your chest. That means your head is neutral. You want to make sure your lower back is pressed into the floor. So you want to make sure, as you can see, I curl my pelvis up a little bit. That means that I'm actually pushing my back into the floor. You want to make sure that you're leading from the chest during the crunch. You do not want to pull from your head. So when you put your hands behind your head is heavy in your hands as though you're laying on a pillow. No elbows up. You want to keep your elbows open, and you are leading from the chest. You're not curling your shoulders. You're pulling up through the chest and pulling down through the belly button. So it's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're going to go ahead and put the feet right next to each other. And all you're going to do is tip both knees slightly to the right. Your chest is still facing the ceiling. Your shoulders are still square. It's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently move the knees to the other side. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to neutral. You're going to bring them up. You may cross at the ankle if you want to. It's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down, feet down. We're going to take the hands, put them under each hip bone. Head is still neutral. You're going to bring your knees in. You're going to then just drop your toes, not to the mat, but just above the mat. And now you're going to do a little curl for 15, 14, bringing the knees in, 13, 12, this is working the pooch, 11, just a little curl, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring the hands out. Lower the feet back to neutral. Hands behind the head. Basic crunch. 15, 14, 13, 12. Leaving the chest. 10, 11, 10, 9. Elbows open. 8, 7. Don't pull on the head. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Keep holding for 15, 14, 13. Pull that pelvis in. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. That completes your first plague workout. Please do not become a fatty while we are quarantined at home. Remember that a workout is just as important to your health as not catching the plague. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.